Welcome to our studio tutorials for FRACT. In this video, we are going to introduce you to the Core Synths. We'll go over the 3 synths in the game, their tools, and their sounds. And while I'm going to break down how these instruments work, the most important thing is to just fiddle around and have fun. All 3 Core Synths have a similar layout. On the right, you have a volume slider, which lets you control how loud it is, and the echo slider, which controls how echoey it sounds. Then you'll have 4 main controls for each synth, which changes how it sounds and how it behaves when it's playing. So first, we'll look at the bass synth. The bass synth, here in the middle, is especially good at producing lower and bassier sounds. The 4 main controls will help shape the sound within its range of expression. To show you how these work, I've got some simple patterns ready to go. Let me just press play to get these bass patterns going. Okay, so now that we have the bass playing, let's take a look at the bass synth controls. First, you have bend. It changes the shape of the sound from a sharper to a smoother tone. Pinch controls a filter, which removes or emphasizes different parts of the sound. Kick controls how quickly the note starts, finishes, and how long it is held. And finally, shake controls how much of the sound kind of warbles. Let's get the lead synth playing now. On to the lead synth. The lead specializes in higher notes and sharper sounds that really stand out in a composition, so it tends to be used for the melodies. The layout is similar to the bass, but the controls are different. Instead of knobs, we have XY pads. These XY pads allow a bit more control and freedom than the knobs, since they actually control 2 aspects of the synths at the same time. Tone changes the shape of the sound. It can make it sound fatter, thinner, sharper, or smoother. Grit controls filters which open and close the sound in funky ways. Haste is really powerful on the lead synth, as it allows you to control how fast and slow the notes play. And finally, with shimmy, we can add a little, or a lot, of wobble to the sound. Now let's get the pad synth playing. The pad synth is great for ambient sounds, and unlike other synths, can actually play up to 4 notes at the same time. The layout is similar to the other synths, except that it has knobs and sliders for you to play with. Gravity affects the shape of the sound, again making it sound sharper or smoother. Mass thins out or beefs up the sound using a filter. The 2 velocity sliders change how quickly the notes start and stop. And finally, orbit adds a little wobble to the sound of the synth. This synth is especially fun with the echo turned up. Now let's try to hear all 3 synths playing together at the same time. That's it for the Synth Basics tutorial. And remember, just fiddle around and have fun. Thanks from the FRACT team.